Hezbollah is one of the most influential entities in the Middle East. Initially formed as a resistance movement, it has grown into a multifaceted organization. It wields significant political, social, and military power. This essay will explore Hezbollah's journey from its origins to its current status as a key player in the region. Hezbollah's significance is not confined to Lebanon. Its influence stretches across the Middle East. It is involved in numerous regional conflicts and maintains robust international relationships. Understanding Hezbollah requires a look at its many roles and the challenges it faces today. In 2024, Hezbollah is navigating a complex landscape. It deals with internal and external pressures. This includes political opposition within Lebanon and regional tensions. Moreover, its alliances with countries like Iran and Russia shape its strategy. Our exploration will cover Hezbollah's past, present, and future. From its inception to its current challenges and its potential future paths, we will uncover the layers of this powerful organization. By doing so, we can better understand its impact on the regional and international stage. Hezbollah was founded in the early 1980s. It emerged during the Lebanese Civil War. Iran played a crucial role in its creation. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps provided training and support. The primary aim was to resist Israeli occupation in southern Lebanon. The group started as a guerrilla movement. It focused on asymmetrical warfare. Over time, it gained a reputation for effective resistance. Its operations targeted Israeli military forces and infrastructure. This earned it popular support among Lebanon's Shia population. In its early years, Hezbollah's ideology was heavily influenced by Iran. It aimed to establish an Islamic state in Lebanon. However, this goal evolved over time. Pragmatism took over, and Hezbollah started to participate in Lebanese politics. This shift marked a significant turning point in its history. By the late 1980s, Hezbollah had established itself as a formidable force. It was not just a militant group, but also a social service provider. It built schools, hospitals, and welfare institutions. This dual role helped it gain legitimacy and support among the Lebanese people. Hezbollah's political journey began in the early 1990s. It decided to enter the political arena. It participated in the 1992 Lebanese parliamentary elections. It won 12 seats in its first election. This allowed Hezbollah to influence legislation and policy. This period marked the beginning of Hezbollah's dual role. This unique combination makes Hezbollah a formidable player in Lebanon and the region. The 1990s and 2000s were transformative for Hezbollah. The group continued to grow in strength and influence. Its military operations against Israel intensified. These operations culminated in the 2000 Israeli withdrawal from southern Lebanon. This was seen as a significant victory for Hezbollah. During this period, Hezbollah also expanded its social services. It built a network of schools, hospitals, and welfare centers. This helped it gain widespread support among Lebanese Shias. It positioned itself as a protector and provider. This dual role strengthened its legitimacy. The 2006 Lebanon War was another turning point. Hezbollah demonstrated its military prowess. It inflicted significant casualties on Israeli forces. Despite the destruction in Lebanon, Hezbollah emerged stronger. Its leader, Hassan Nasrallah, became a symbol of resistance. This war elevated Hezbollah's status in the Arab world. Post-2006, Hezbollah focused on rebuilding. It received substantial support from Iran. This enabled it to reconstruct damaged infrastructure. It also fortified its military capabilities. By the end of the decade, Hezbollah was more powerful than ever. It had established itself as a key player in Lebanon and the broader Middle East. Current challenges in 2024. In 2024, Hezbollah faces numerous challenges. The political landscape in Lebanon is volatile. There is growing opposition to Hezbollah's influence. Many Lebanese are frustrated with the economic crisis. They blame political elites, including Hezbollah. This has led to protests and calls for reform. Hezbollah also faces internal divisions. Not all members agree on the direction of the organization. Some believe it should focus more on domestic issues, while others prioritize its regional agenda. These internal debates are a source of tension. They could impact Hezbollah's unity and effectiveness. Regional tensions are another challenge. Hezbollah is involved in various conflicts across the Middle East. This stretches its resources and capabilities. Its involvement in Syria, for instance, has been costly. It has lost fighters and spent significant resources. This has strained its relations with some supporters. International pressure is also mounting. The US and its allies continue to target Hezbollah. Sanctions and diplomatic efforts aim to isolate the group. This impacts its funding and operations. Despite these challenges, Hezbollah remains resilient. It continues to adapt and find ways to maintain its influence. Regional impact and military involvement. Hezbollah's regional influence is significant. It is involved in multiple conflicts across the Middle East. Its military capabilities are substantial. Its involvement in Syria is a prime example. Hezbollah's fighters have been on the front lines. This has helped the Assad regime regain control. However, this involvement has come at a cost. Hezbollah's involvement in the war against ISIS is also notable. This has further extended its influence. This cooperation has strengthened its regional network. It also provides training and support to other groups. This network of allies enhances its regional power. Balancing these complex dynamics is a constant challenge for Hezbollah. Hezbollah's role in Syria and the war against ISIS. Hezbollah's role in Syria has been pivotal. It intervened to support the Assad regime. Its fighters have been involved in critical battles. Hezbollah's involvement has helped the regime regain significant territory. In the fight against ISIS, Hezbollah has been a key player. This has contributed to the group's territorial losses. However, Hezbollah has lost many fighters. This has impacted its domestic standing. International relationships and their implications. Hezbollah's international relationships are complex. Its primary ally is Iran. This relationship dates back to its founding. Iran provides financial and military support. This support is crucial for Hezbollah's operations. It also influences Hezbollah's strategic decisions. Russia is another important ally. Hezbollah and Russia have collaborated in Syria. This cooperation has strengthened their ties. It has also enhanced Hezbollah's military capabilities. However, this relationship is more pragmatic. It is based on mutual interests in Syria. China's relationship with Hezbollah is more economic. China has invested in Lebanon's infrastructure. This includes projects in Hezbollah-controlled areas. These investments enhance Hezbollah's domestic standing. They also provide economic opportunities. However, China maintains a cautious approach. It balances its economic interests with diplomatic considerations. Hezbollah's relationship with the US is adversarial. The US considers Hezbollah a terrorist organization. It has imposed numerous sanctions. These sanctions impact Hezbollah's funding and operations. Despite this, Hezbollah remains resilient. It continues to adapt and find ways to maintain its influence. This complex web of relationships shapes Hezbollah's strategy and actions. Future scenarios for Hezbollah. Predicting Hezbollah's future is challenging. Several scenarios are possible. One possibility is increased political integration. Hezbollah may focus more on domestic issues. This could enhance its legitimacy. However, it would need to balance this with its military role. Another scenario is continued regional involvement. Hezbollah may maintain its focus on regional conflicts. This includes supporting allies in Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. This approach enhances its regional power. However, it also exposes it to new risks and challenges. A third scenario involves increased confrontation with Israel. Tensions with Israel remain high. Any escalation could lead to conflict. This would have significant implications for Lebanon and the region. Hezbollah's military capabilities make it a formidable opponent. However, the cost of such a conflict would be high. Finally, Hezbollah could face internal changes. Increasing internal divisions could impact its unity. This could lead to a shift in its strategy. Balancing these internal and external pressures will be crucial. Hezbollah's ability to adapt will determine its future path. Regardless of the scenario, Hezbollah will remain a key player in the Middle East. Conclusion: Hezbollah's path forward. Hezbollah's journey from a resistance movement to a major political and military player is remarkable. It has navigated numerous challenges and adapted to changing circumstances. Its influence in Lebanon and the broader Middle East is significant. Understanding Hezbollah requires examining its multifaceted nature. In 2024, Hezbollah faces a complex landscape. It deals with internal divisions, regional tensions, and international pressure. Its alliances with countries like Iran and Russia shape its strategy. Its involvement in regional conflicts extends its influence but also exposes it to new risks. Looking forward, several scenarios are possible: increased political integration, continued regional involvement, and potential conflict with Israel are all on the table. Internal changes could also impact Hezbollah's future path. Regardless of the outcome, Hezbollah's ability to adapt will be crucial. Hezbollah's future remains uncertain. However, its resilience and adaptability ensure it will remain a key player. Its role in Lebanon and the Middle East will continue to shape regional dynamics. Understanding Hezbollah is essential for understanding the broader complexities of the Middle East. If you think that our content is helpful and informative, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for further information. Thank you.